So I guess my class starts at 2 and not 1:30. I literally woke up like too early for this. Everything just hurts because I did the thing again where I stay up all night up until the point where Taylor Swift announces she's going to drop a new album that night. And so now, you know, I just couldn't sleep. That's just how things go. Now I have a Zoom class. This is literally the worst possible timing. I feel like trash. The reason I didn't vlog yesterday, you're gonna see me in the same outfit later tonight reacting to the video, but the reason I didn't vlog at all yesterday was because I just cried over and over and over again. Most of that being during my accounting final, but it's over now. I'm just trying to think of the positives. It was just so rough. It was so rough, but I don't want to cry now because today is a happy time. I'm probably gonna cry tonight listening to Evermore. Like, who are we kidding? But what I wanted to do today, because I didn't want to miss a day of vlogmas, I promised myself and you guys that I would be posting every day up until Christmas. So today is my last class of music production, and for this class we did a lot of music producing. Thanks, Nicole. But 2 of my songs ended up being like produced for this class. One of them I'm super proud of because like I didn't really produce it. I mean, I gave like feedback, but this song was used as the example of how to produce. And then the second one is the song that you guys saw me working on a couple of vlogs, Let Down Your Hair. It's not good. I've never produced anything before, but that's in there if you wanted to see how that turned out. So I will include those later on, and just like an explanation of the clips, I guess. The first track is called Maintenance. If you guys have been subscribed for a while, you will know I lived in a terrible apartment my first 2 years of college, and I did a story time video over this back in like May or April or something. If you want to see that, you can go watch that here. I don't know which corner it is, but I played the song that I wrote about the apartment at the end of the story time, and this is that song. It's really exciting because I wrote it just on acoustic guitar and I've been performing it live just on acoustic guitar, and I always had so many ideas for it. Like, we included banjo, which is exactly what I wanted. My professor went out and bought a washboard so that we could use that as percussion. So we have that. He wanted everyone in the class to contribute something to it, and there was this one girl who plays cello, so there's literally cello in that song, even though it's just like odd. I have some really good singers doing these really pretty vocal harmonies that song just doesn't deserve. But yeah, it's just a whole mess of all these different sounds, and I'm super like excited about how it sounds, especially because the guy who produced it, who also is another instructor in that class, literally has a Grammy, which is insane. So now I have a song of mine that's been produced by someone who has a Grammy, which is like, that's just amazing to me. Also, I feel like there's some instrument in there that sounds like, yeah, I was playing this weird percussion instrument and it sounds like dripping water, like a leaky faucet. Everything about that song is just so ambient, if you will. It feels like you're in there with me, which is pretty much what I wanted. I'm a little displeased that when I was playing the guitar, when we first were laying the track down, there was no capo, so the key is entirely wrong. Also, the song's supposed to have varied slowed down portions where the tempo just kind of relaxes, and that ended up not being able to happen because then it's difficult when you have to like take the click track out. It's just a mess. So if you want to hear what it is without any of the production, the link is up there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that one.
An impending sense of doom. The washing machine caught on fire. There's water in the dryer, and with every step I take, another tile's sure to break. The toilet's coming off the ground. The window pane has fallen down. Another call, another day, another maintenance is headed my way. But things continue looking bleak. The washing machine caught on fire. There's water in the dryer, and with every step I take, another tile's sure to break. The toilet's coming off the ground. The window pane has fallen down. Another call, another day, another maintenance is headed my way. washing machine caught on fire. There's water in the dryer, and with every step I take, another tile's sure to break. The toilet's coming off the ground, the window pane has fallen down. Another call, another day, another maintenance is headed my way.
Okay, so the next song that we ended up working on in this class, well, it wasn't we, it was just me the last few days before it was due. It's a song called Let Down Your Hair. I wrote it on piano. I really like that it's in 3/4, like it has that waltzy kind of feel to it. You know, this really isn't the finished idea for me. I wanted to add violins, which I did, but they don't sound that good because they're not real violins. It's a MIDI track that I was playing on the keyboard. It just doesn't sound natural to me. I'm not a huge fan. And then I also wanted to add drums, but I have no idea what kind of drums would go with this song. I mean, if you're into music and you want to leave a suggestion, feel free to leave that down below because, you know, I could be working on this further. It's just a love song that I like. It took a while for me to write it. I actually didn't even finish it until I was in college, but I started it like late high school. I don't know, I really feel pretty proud of those lyrics. I took the story of Rapunzel and like turned it into this idea of just staying in the tower with a guy who comes up and like learning more about each other and not going on the crazy adventure, I guess. And I wrote this a while ago, but now it kind of applies to quarantine, honestly. Like he comes and visits her, but they can't leave because it's lockdown. That's kind of what it feels like now. So I hope you guys enjoy that song, and here that is.
Climbed up the tower by her long blonde hair, the woodsman and Rapunzel standing there. Short-lived hesitation, then sparks with a pair. He wasn't a prince, but she did not care. When he couldn't find a way to climb down, she said she wouldn't mind sticking around, 'cause I have been searching near and far. You and I must be from the same star. Autumn leaves swirling through the misty street, your musical laugh in my passenger seat. I'm so glad you didn't give up when there were no stairs. The day you said, Rapunzel, please let down your hair. We could stay up here just passing the time. I could write songs of your beautiful mind. Two sleepy souls with matching brown eyes, both born under the Sagittarius sign. When he couldn't find a way to climb down, she said she wouldn't mind sticking around, 'cause I have been searching near and far. You and I must be from the same star. Autumn leaves swirling through the misty street, your musical laugh in my passenger seat. I'm so glad you didn't give up when there were no stairs. The day you said, Rapunzel, please let down your hair. Old enough to have made mistakes in the past, but still young enough to fall in love fast. She promised she wasn't another fever dream, and he swore he would always be her sunbeam. 'Cause I have been searching near and far. You and I must be from the same star.